Live right now. We are live. We're doing it live.
Doing it live. What the FiGPiN? Welcome everyone to episode 42 of What the FiGPiN.
What the FiGPiN?
Today we have Joe and Josh from Jsquared Design Studio. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing swell.
Very well.
Doing fantastic. Not at work, maybe. Well, I got to go back a couple hours, but got some time off.
There you go.
Woo woo. Before we get into learning more about you guys, John, how is it going?
Well, doing okay. We've had stomach bugs, we've had illnesses, but everyone's kind of getting better and doing on the mend. And if you are in the Northeast, we are having our very first snowfall today. So it's probably less than half an inch out there right now, but it's still coming down. So, I'm not sure whether to be happy or sad because we'll see how much snow it is and how much I have to shovel tomorrow morning, but it's a good time of year.
'Tis the season. I mean, we got our first snowfall today too. So
'tis the season to start shoveling.
And Battle, how are you?
I am doing okay. Happy to be here as always. Thank you for all our fans. It's an honor to be in front of y'all again on a fantastic Tuesday night. Excited to talk to Jsquared Studios, and always happy to have our great sponsor, Pops and Pins. What up, Lutz?
What up? And John, do you want to do a shout out to our loyal fans that are watching right now?
Yeah, please. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have Brad Gallagher, Queen Nerd, Will Reimer, NMS, Steve Morsh, Pinup, Cinez, H. Langley, Pretty Rockets, which I think that's the same person. Looks like they changed the name. Queen Nerd is in the house. Awesome. Getty Up. Van Harris, thank you so much for joining us. Michael Carrier, SP Dragon Ball, Robert Gibbons, Frozen Sith, Brecken Ball. Man, he's joined on the show. He must have got a call today. So thanks for joining us, man. Today it's awesome. Jose Escobar, Colorful Jamie, Ellie, Will Reimer, Kite. A lot of people here, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you all.
Yes, thank you very much. We would not be here without you guys and for our amazing sponsor.
Unbelievable. Can't believe it.
What?
It's fantastic.
It's a huge crowd. Nothing?
I don't have my sign.
Flew right over that one?
I guess.
I missed it.
So, like I was saying, we couldn't be here without you guys watching, and also for our amazing sponsor this month, Pops and Pins. So thank you very much. John, did you want to say a little bit about what's going on with Pops and Pins?
It's funny because I actually he's in the chat right now. So thank you, Chris, for joining us from Pops and Pins. But Chris has he has two amazing giveaways today. One of them's an AP, one of them is a logo. So make sure that you're staying tuned for us, for Chris's giveaway from Pops and Pins. But he has also shared with us that you can go to the What the FiGPiN section on popsandpins.com, and there is a bundle up there that will give you a chance for another AP Akaza. So if you go there right now, you have a chance to go ahead and get a What the FiGPiN bundle that includes the chance for an AP Akaza. So if you missed the bundles last week that were giving you that chance, we were able to go ahead and Chris was able to be gracious enough for us to have another bundle just for What the FiGPiN viewers. The other thing is there is a mystery prize with it. He hasn't shared that with us, but I did talk with him today, and he had said if we are able to go ahead and get it sold out before the show, we'll go ahead and be able to he'll tell me what the mystery prize is, and we'll be able to announce what that mystery prize is here as well. So pretty exciting, man. But yeah, check out What the FiGPiN section on. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying, if anybody knows Lutz, that mystery prize is going to be fire. So definitely try to help us sell that out. It'll be worth it for the winner. I guarantee it.
All right. Well, again, thank you, Joe and Josh, for coming on the show. And I'm going to give it off to Battle to start our evening.
Well, welcome to episode 42. We have a very special guest. Thank you guys again, Josh and Joe, I believe. Let's see if I can find. Oh yeah, there, Joe iPad. What's going on?
Joe
I
iPad.
really want to know. No iPad, not from the iPad, huh? I thought that was like a middle name or something. Who knows? I guess really to kind of start off, I already know some of the products. I'll let you guys share about what those are, but how and what got you started with this Jsquared Studios?
Sure. I'll take that one, Josh. So it kind of started at an accident. I had a 3D printer, and we were a big pop collector at the time. And I had these little pop stands I got off of someone on an Etsy store for a while back, and decided like, hey, I think we can do them better. And he was like, yeah, I could do that. So he started getting into the design space. He got a 3D printer. We started with only two, one each. Just pop stuff, really. And then we started doing board game token holders. So token holders for games like Star Wars Legion or some of the Warhammer Kill Team games, things like that, right? And then it kind of blew up. So we each now have 4 3D printers that run pretty much 24/7 at both our houses. And FiGPiN, we have a lot of items for FiGPiN now as well. So the store's really grown a lot over the course of, it'll be 2 years, I believe, in May. Is that right, Josh?
Yeah, it's a little over 2 years. It'll be 3 in May.
3 already. Oh,
yeah,
man. Time flies.
Crazy.
You blink and it's a year later, I swear.
Yeah.
It also helps that we were a little bored during the COVID lockdown.
That's also true.
So wait, you guys
are
were starting a business and making money while I was getting into FiGPiN and spending money. I like it.
Exactly.
So I guess you were saying that Pops and some of those things, were you guys big into the board collecting games as well? I mean, what other than Pops, or was it solely Pops that you guys were collecting that kind of opened your eyes to this opportunity? And then I guess where did the ideas start coming from that you were like, oh man, we can do this for FiGPiN, we can do this for X, Y, and Z?
Sure. I'll start and I'll kick it to you, Josh. But it kind of went. Josh kind of dictated some of it. What I mean by that is, so he's the design guy. Everything you guys are looking at, I might have gave him a rough idea, but he ran with it. He made it. And so we kind of started playing. We played some games at our local game store, like miniature games, like Star Wars Legion, X-Wing, things of that nature. If you guys know those games. And he just wanted ways to carry the tokens that weren't like in a bag. And so he started designing little prototypes that he'd print out just for us, just for the group of guys that play at the store. And then he started getting really good at it. And when he started putting them to the store, and then they started selling, and then like one product led to another. And then FiGPiN kind of came about, and someone asked for a custom rack that would hold it, because they were mentioning that the usual person that does rack stuff, they couldn't get anything from them. So we then started making our version of racks. Then we made our version of logo holders. Then we made etc. Right? We have an Ultra, we have XLs and minis, and it kind of just snowballed. But Josh can really kind of fill out the design and kind of how he evolved from a little simple pop stand, which is just one piece of an L, if you will, to much more complex things. All our things have magnets and holders and lids. It's pretty cool.
So I think that, ultimately it kind of, my designs are kind of based on necessity. So when we first started, of course, we just had pops that we wanted to display. And then we thought, well, maybe we should move into displaying the pops in the box. Some people like to do that. So I think I spent just countless hours both designing and test printing designs to ensure that what we put out was the best product we could, and that it would hold the item that we say it would hold. And so ultimately we started in the pop space. I remember when we got our first order, it was so exciting. And we moved into token holders, like Joe said, and I kept getting better and better at the design, and kept thinking about little things that I didn't like about it, because I'm OCD a little bit, I think. And I want my token holder to be perfect. So we've made a lot of changes in our holders over the course of the last 2.5 years. And eventually, we had people come to us that wanted to display their FiGPiNs, and I felt like it was a pretty easy design to get into. Just a bunch of rectangles, it seemed like, but ultimately we wanted a product that stood out and was our own. So I designed what I thought was the best holder for it. And with price in mind, we we're trying to keep the cost down too for those collectors, because we know you guys already spend plenty of money on the pins themselves. There's no need to spend too much on the display. So we worked hard to keep the cost down, but also give you guys something really, really nice and solid to use to display your items with. So it's just kind of built from there. We continue to add items all the time and try and think of fun and creative ways to design and come up with different displays for everybody. So that's kind of where the special editions came in to play.
Oh, nice.
Trying to give you something different to look at.
Nice.
Now, do you happen to have a couple of these things around that you can maybe show us to kind of like show what you're talking about? Like, the one I'm interested in is you talk about those tokens for the Legions game, right? Star Wars something?
Yeah.
And are the tokens that you speak of, aren't those little like tiny little figures that I think you can connect to a game or something like that? And I think, wasn't there a little clear ship from San Diego Comic-Con? Is that same game, or is that something else?
I don't know if that's I'm not
Yes.
sure what.
I think
what you're
he's talking about
Joe
the
knows better. I don't know.
exclusive X-wing ship. But yeah, let me
Oh,
we can
okay.
definitely show some of that.
I
Josh,
was
what
gonna
do you
say,
have?
I have one
next?
What'd you say?
Yeah, if you want to show some, I'm grabbing a few as we talk too.
Yeah, sure. So this is kind of like a prototype of one of the special editions we did for a different game, and it just holds every single token that comes in the game, just little cardboard tokens. But every single slot is designed specifically for the token that it fits in. So I would say probably maybe 25, 30 hours at least went into designing this, and I already had a lot of the slots designed for it. So just kind of goes to show you that we do take a lot of time and effort to put together a design that'll work for everybody. And we also listen to feedback a lot too. So if somebody says that something's not working for them, then we try to change that.
Yeah, we also do we start with custom ideas sometimes. So this is from Star Wars Legion. You have to use order tokens, these look like this when they come in the wrapper, to decide what unit goes next. And so what Josh did, which is really nice, and I'll show it to you guys here, is the lids are magnet to the top and the bottom, but they hold all these order tokens. And the cool thing about this order token is as you take them out and you look into it sitting on the camera, the symbol of the order token is etched into the bottom, so you know which of your order tokens go where. So it helps keep track of everything. And what we learned from people is they're like, hey, we need this slot 2 deeper so we can hold more of this because this special army has more. And we kind of evolve the design as we go, and we adjust off, like you said, off of people's feedback.
That's awesome. Cool. I'd never seen those before. That's really neat.
Perks of I guess knowing the group, I get those AP versions of all these token holders.
The AP prototype versions.
Yep, of the logo pods and
I
know like the misprints.
I know that you mentioned that you go ahead and you listen to your customer base and your followers, and right here I'm pretty sure I'm the one that asked you guys to go ahead and do a mini rack for me, because I think you were selling either singles or maybe the 1x2s. And I had asked, and so I appreciate it. I mean, obviously it's an awesome way to display them. So thank you guys for helping me out, making my collection look pretty amazing. So
of course, it looks great.
Yeah.
And the fun thing about the designs, so everyone knows, is that if you see something on the story that you like, for instance, our standard FiGPiN rack is a 1x4, so it holds 4 FiGPiNs this way, right? Josh just made a 1x5. We've done 2x2. We've done 2x3. Pretty much, if you ask us, it's not hard for him to take the design and just shift it around, right? And we can custom make it. Well, at least as big as our printer can do. We can't go much bigger than a 5 in a row, but it's some example.
There was one particular case where I was able to do a gentleman that had reached out and he wanted one that was bigger than our printer, and I actually designed it so that it was 2 pieces and would fit together and glue together. And so, I mean, that's always a possibility too. It takes extra design time. So of course, the more time it takes, a little more expensive it's going to be. But if someone's willing to work with me on a design, I love doing that. I would almost rather do that than my daytime job. So, I'm always willing to try any kind of design that people want. And so, feel free to reach out if you want.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Well, that might be a really good time for a plug. Can you tell us anywhere and everywhere to find you?
Yes. So we're on Etsy, Jsquared Design Studio on Etsy. We can link it to in the chat here in a sec so everyone can see it. That's the primary store, but we're on all the socials too. We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got TikTok now. Josh does some of the packing videos on TikTok too, just for fun on the side. So you can find us all there. If you want any custom work, just message us through any of the channels. We'll start talking with you. We do, and I'm sure some people who follow us know, we do some limited edition colors from time to time. So we order special filament. We have some purple left on the store right now. Those are almost out. I think we have 17 left, Josh, of the 40 we printed.
Something like that.
And the orange sold out pretty much. I think it was like 2 minutes. We sold out all the orange ones.
Dang.
We might be debuting a new color and giving some away here in a little bit as well. And then someone in the chat asked about red and green for Christmas. We may already have that on the books too as a little sneak peek for Christmas colors.
That's awesome.
You heard it from What the FiGPiN, leaks on leaks. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I think we also saw, I saw it in a Discord pop-up. Pops and Pins published that website for his box. If anybody knows it, they can put it in the chat as well so we can start ordering those. I'm going to go tell Casey to start looking at it right now as well. But so make sure you put it in the link and we'll go to it. Let's see that mystery prize.
Yep. And I had confirmed it's 25 bundles. And I'm going to say maybe 5 minutes ago, they're down to 20. So within 10 minutes of us announcing it, he was able to go ahead and sell 5 of them already. So keep it up, guys. I definitely want to know what the mystery prize is, because it'd be pretty cool to go ahead and be able to get to announce what that is today. So yeah, let's
Casey,
go ahead and
buy that pin.
So, and I did want to ask, and you guys have already answered, how much time does it take that, you put into making, the products that you guys go ahead and do. But I know that you're collectors of a bunch of things, and I don't think like FiGPiN might be your main collection piece of it. But do you guys have maybe like a license or a character that FiGPiN doesn't have that you would like to go ahead and see FiGPiN making?
That's a good question. I can't remember if they spoiled this at flop or not, but Gargoyles would be really cool. The old Disney show. I love something about that show from when I was little.
Yes.
I will buy anything Gargoyles. So that would be awesome to see.
So I have to admit, I haven't really, I don't have too many FiGPiNs, but I would have to say that that's not without envy. It's just that I don't have the space for them. So I'm like really trying to stay away. So I rely on Alex a lot for my designs to give me like the FiGPiN stuff. But I would have to say, I was talking with Joe about this earlier. I think Archer is a pin series. I love the cartoon series, but I think
that would be fun.
Now, Josh, don't sell yourself short. There is a particular pin that you do have that might make people jealous.
I do. If I don't know if you can see it that far back, but I do have a one of the Darth Vader Ultra pins in the background. I actually used that very one to design my Ultra holder, and that's what we ended up ultimately putting on the store. So
You know, I was actually starting to look around. I can't find. I used to be able to pull stuff out. Like, oh, I got that. I have your ultra holder somewhere. Don't know where it's at, or I'll show it off. But oh man, it was really cool. Oh, John May.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I guess I could have pulled it off of the wall, but yeah.
Oh no, that's really cool.
I wanted something that would hold the pin just like our normal holders. Look very similar, of course, but would also hold that nice badge, just underneath. Don't take away from Vader too much. We like Vader.
Absolutely.
As you can tell with my Darth Maul statue. But I just wanted it to be really simple, but really elegant and match what we normally have for our FiGPiN holders. So
could I ask for a favor and actually have you show me your logo pod holder? I know it has magnets in it. I know one of the features is you can interchange the faceplate. Super simple. Maybe give us a little rundown on that.
Absolutely. I just happen to have one right behind me.
Yes.
So this is the FiGPiN logo pod holder. I don't actually, I'm ashamed to say this, I don't actually own any of the logos. I actually looked into it and I'm like, wow, those are really pricey.
Stay away.
Luckily, like I said, Alex is my key to success here. She let me borrow several of them. And so the way I kind of wanted to design this, again, I wanted it to be about the same size as the original FiGPiN holder that we put out. But I was also thinking when I was trying to going through my test designs, I found that it was really difficult to get the backs on with it being enclosed. And so I'm just trying to think of a good way to get the backs on. And I thought, you know what? We put magnets in everything. Why not put magnets in this? So, yep, the faceplate does come off. So you can easily throw on the pins and press the backs on, and you can just magnetize it right to the front. Now you don't ever have to take that off if you don't want to, but if you want to switch them out, the faceplates out, you can. Like I said, we've been putting out some special editions. We should have more out soon, and you'll be able to switch as much as you want.
Yeah, you can mix and match colors, which works really well. Looks really nice when you kind of swap those colors around, and they all go the same way. So the magnets are stronger than they look. Your logos will not fall down. You have to pull pretty good to get those faceplates off.
Oh yeah, they're quite strong.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that.
For someone who has a lot of them, they're actually really nice to use. A detail that you guys can't get really from the camera, but Josh has even designed, if you look at a FiGPiN logo, it's got little notches by the F and the N. And he even has little notches that fit that perfectly even. So it's very flush. It's amazing. It's the small little details like that Josh spends hours on. Yeah. And it's just,
I didn't know how far you wanted me to go into detail on what I've done, but yeah, I do agree with you. I was looking at it, I'm like, I could just do a square and that would be good enough, but I don't like good enough. I wanted it to be the exact same shape as the FiGPiN logo. So I did that. I threw in a little bevel all the way around the edge.
OCD.
So
OCD.
A little bit.
Dude, but that's what makes it the special part. I mean, that's what sets you apart. So that's really cool.
So we're having a question. Do they fit into the FiGPiN sleeves? So does the FiGPiN sleeve fit around?
No. Josh, do you have a rack next to you that you can grab? I know you're sitting next to all your stuff.
Yeah.
We'll show you what we made. So we wanted the holder itself to be the same size of the rack. So when you're putting on the wall, it's not smaller or shorter, and it doesn't take up a space. And instead of holding a certain amount of pins, it holds more than some of the other people's logo holders they made. So that was kind of the idea behind it when we started brainstorming. But if you want to hold it up, Josh, you can show people how, if you buy the same kind of ecosystem, we'll say, everything will look similar on your wall.
Oh, I see. As far as size goes?
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna say I didn't quite understand the question, but yeah. All right. So this is our normal FiGPiN rack. the way it looks. And then the logo pod is the exact same size.
Yep.
Top to bottom, side to side. It's the exact same size as one width of these. So designed it that way on purpose so that people could put them right next to each other if they wanted to. They could put two racks with one in the middle. Design it however you want. But that was the idea.
Awesome.
So I guess if you were to buy one of FiGPiN's extra, like plastic sleeves, no, it would not fit in that, if that's the question.
Yeah, because it would fit
Oh,
inside
okay.
of the rack. The sleeve itself would fit
Yep.
inside the rack, so it doesn't fit around the rack.
So were they
Perfect.
asking if
Yep.
like a sleeved fig pin would fit inside of this? Is that what
They're asking if the plastic sleeve would fit around the whole thing like some of the other logo holders do. No, it doesn't. The idea was we wanted to have more pins on this than less, and we didn't want to have people have to buy something else to go with it. We wanted to be able to, here you go, you can set your pins up, you need nothing else with it.
Yep, makes sense.
Sorry, I'm a little naive with the
No,
with
no,
the
please,
way
you're
they
fine.
come.
But
Joe only knows because he hears me
I
talk
don't
about it
know.
day in, day out.
That's what you live by. But to kind of, I haven't really thought about this because I'm not the most avid logo collector, although I do have a handful. It would be kind of cool. I don't know how many you could make or fit in here. Maybe 1, 2, 3,
Here
4,
comes the
5,
special.
maybe 6. But yeah, like maybe you could like put one in there, put it, to make the sleeve. That way it matches all the other ones. And when you try to take pictures of it, you get the glare off it just like the rest of them. I mean,
The clear. Yeah.
so like they said, if you guys
don't
have some
think-
ideas or looking for something, hit up Jsquared. They might be able to do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever not been able to come through on a design for anything since the store officially opened. So I think we can pretty much encompass everything.
Put you on the spot.
That's awesome.
Calling you out. He says
You
they
just put
can't
Josh
be
on the
done.
spot. That's what you did.
Yeah.
It's
He
true.
says he's the man. He can do it all.
And you guys both have full-time jobs, right? So you're just pushing more work onto your partner there.
No,
I'm here for it. It's my job. I got to get the sales for him
That's
so he
right.
can keep himself busy.
right.
That's awesome.
So
Go ahead, John.
sorry. We did have a few people. Well, I saw one person ask the question. And obviously, Josh, you must have an account that had enough points to go ahead and get the Ultra. And Joe, I know you have a few FiGPiNs yourself. So they wanted to know what your FiGPiN user handles were.
So I don't actually have one. I
got it for him.
What did you say?
So I used my account to buy it for him. I don't have the Ultra. I gave it to him. He
Nice.
wanted it
Yeah.
more.
I wanted one, so I asked him to get it for me.
Hey,
So
that's all good, man. That's what friends are for, right?
I saw
Yep.
Darth Vader.
Absolutely.
I was like, can I please have one? Can I please have it?
Yeah, so we use Joe's account, which is Cujo358.
Oh, I remember that. Yep.
All right. So Cujo358.
Scary
Pretty
big
much,
old
it's
dog.
like it's mainly Star Wars on that account. Pretty much anything they've released Star Wars, I think I have at this point.
Dang. What did you all random just side questions? Did you get that latest Grievous? Man, that pin was sweet.
That looks very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have the Clone Wars one. Do you have a little display downstairs of all the Clone Wars?
Yep. I got a small couple of our racks downstairs, and I got a lot of our racks in our bedroom. So definitely showing off the Star Wars pins.
Cool.
Not as many as John does behind him, but a decent size.
So
Yep.
we do have someone saying, and I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if when I got your guys' racks, if it came. I know that the racks do have spots for a nail or a screw, a thumbtack that can go ahead and fit in and slide up. Someone's saying that it doesn't come with 3M strips for mounting? Do you guys?
It doesn't come with them, but they fit right here and here, if you can see, right? So this is the part the faceplate goes on the back. You can put two of these smaller, I think it's the poster size. Don't quote me on that. I believe so, Josh. Fit right there. It's what we use. We actually ship Funko makes these sodas. I don't know if anyone collects the little tin sodas that have a little Funko mystery in the middle.
Yep.
We ship those with the strips. They don't have a nail option. This we don't ship with them because we give the option if you want to nail it or if you want to put your own strips on the back. We made sure there was room for both.
Okay. Very
And that's how all mine are hung up. All mine are hung up with strips. Alex prefers the nails because she likes to have lots of holes in the wall, so that works too.
It's security for me. I don't.
Hey now, let's keep it PG.
And let them fall. When I took
I'm
all
not
those
letting them
shells
fall.
I don't
off
know if
the
you've
wall at
noticed
my-
right here above my my left shoulder, but I don't have this many pins missing. And I was just telling Josh before the show, I turn the camera on and I turn around. I'm like, what happened to my pins? And the strips that I put up myself, they fell down. Thankfully, I have a table right here that it just fell on top of. So now I have to go ahead and go back to do some.
That's exactly why there's a nail or a mounting
Yeah,
option. Luckily,
I think
I've
that
never
with
had
the,
anything fall.
I think with the 2x8 rack, and I put I think 8 strips on it. So but I mean I've had this for almost a year now, so I'm surprised that it fell. But yeah, I mean I like the product. I mean, and there's some other products out there, and I mean I think you guys are doing a great job with it too. So
Thank you.
And earlier, Josh was really saying that he listens. Both Joe and Josh listen to the customer, and I mean, before a lot of these were made because I just wanted something to hang up my pins, right? So I was like, hey, I need something. So that's what I went to them. And like the first design of like the racks where it had these like huge holes for nails. And like they were like roofing nail size holes that I put in my wall. And then I'm like, can we make them smaller? And then, so they've gone through different, additions, and now they're great, perfect, and they work well. And like, I just want to make sure they're not going to fall off that wall. I'm protecting the pins. Who cares about the walls?
But when you have, almost 300 pins sitting on your wall, to have 300 holes on the wall, my wife would not be happy with that. I mean, the racks that you guys, not gave me, that I bought from you guys, there's, was it 4, right? 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, I think, that are available to go ahead and purchase in there. So I mean, it's not as 300 total, but yeah, I couldn't go ahead and put that many holes in the wall.
Well, I can attest, when I took all my shelves off the wall at the other house, there were so many holes in that wall. I'm gonna have to go through with putty, put them all up, repaint the whole thing. I mean, it was kind of a nightmare. And I just got it done too, and then we decided to pack up. So I was like,
Yep.
dang it.
Well, hey man, the joys of collecting, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Calvin or Statue Fanatic. Joe or Josh,
Joe, you met Calvin at Swap.
I think I met Calvin. Yes.
yeah. So he's going through a move right now, and he had posted on his page, Statue Fanatic. Yeah, I mean, he is a huge statue collector, and I just can't. Thank you guys. I just can't go ahead and imagine having to,
Move all them statues.
move all those
God,
statues. I
dude.
mean, crap, man, just taking all this stuff off the wall and having to pack it up and everything. I'd be nervous as hell. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy. Just having to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I have that
Calvin,
nightmare
let's
for pops in my basement. I have I don't know if you've ever seen it with her on the
Yeah.
channel, but there's a few pops down here. Josh knows, he's been down here many times.
There's a whole lot of
I
black.
don't want to move
beady
anytime
eyes.
soon. That'd be bad. It'd be bad.
So let's just
Yeah.
all pitch in our money. Let's go buy an awesome spot downtown, somewhere really cool, artsy, Austin, New York, somewhere badass, right? Make giant cabinets for walls, and we'll just put all of our collections in there. We'll put them under, we'll put some kind of protection glass on there, and we'll just open it up for the world to come see. They can just walk in, see everybody's display. We'll have walls of FiGPiNs, and we'll just do it that way.
There you go. Pretty cool.
That way we never have to move them again. We can just keep adding on and also share it with the eyes of the others.
Yep. So, and it's funny because I
A
was just
collector's
thinking,
museum.
I was just thinking of this question, and someone actually just asked that question as well. So what's next for you guys? Are you doing any new things with, any new designs with your FiGPiN holders, or do you have something else outside of FiGPiN that you're working on currently?
Yeah, we have a couple things down the pipe. One thing, it's a little too early to talk about, but it is something in the pin world. I will say that, give you guys a little teaser there. We're working with someone who makes some pins to make some custom displays for them. We have a couple more games coming out. Anyone's a fan of the zombie side games from Coolmon or not, they have a new game releasing. There'll be a FiGPiN, or there'll be a Jsquared rack token holder, I should say, for that. And probably a couple other games coming out fairly shortly. We'll start having some more things. Other than that, you can expect some more limited edition colors coming out for different things. Some of our Star Wars games, of course, the FiGPiN logo ones are going really well. So we'll do some more colors, things like that. Anything I missed, Josh?
That's awesome.
I think that is pretty much it. Haven't gotten to work on the designs for the new games yet. We're trying to contact the company, see if we can get access to some of those early. But yeah, I think that the FiGPiNs, the special editions seem to be a really good popular item for us. And so, we always take suggestions on colors too. The Christmas colors was something that we, may or may not have already thought about, but in the future, we're always open to ideas. And we always like to experiment with different types of filament as well, different types of plastic. And so, there's a lot of different options out there. We actually considered a glow in the dark at one point. So, if you have any ideas, feel free to shoot us a message on Etsy or on any one of the social media platforms. We'd be happy to get back to you. Now, I am kind of the one running Instagram right now, and I'm not super great at it, so just bear with us a little bit. But I'll get to your message eventually once I see it.
Well, speaking of that, did you want to go ahead and again give another drop of social medias where people can find you guys? I know you said you have an Etsy store. Somewhere else can they all find you guys?
Yeah. So Jsquared's on Etsy's where the store is at. We live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's it, right?
And it's Jsquared Design Studio on all three.
Yep.
So you should be able to search for us. There's a lot of different Jsquared Design Studios, but our logo is almost always the picture. So feel free. I think Joe had the logo as the background. There you go. He's got the shirt on. So if you if you see that logo, that's us.
Awesome. Very cool.
So speaking of logo pods or racks and whatnot, do you have anything special for us today?
Yes. We're going to debut this on the channel. We're going to be giving 2 away to your viewers. So here's the backer, right? So let me just add the special color on here.
Oh,
this is a nice kind of shine blue here that looks really good. It kind of really pops with the black. And if you want to switch it to one of your other things, you could literally take the faceplate off and mix it with any of the other ones. So we'll give 2 away today, and then we'll be launching a listing for these here soon as well. Not to mention, we did just make a code live for What the FiGPiN. Josh, you want to share the code?
Sure. So the code is What the FiGPiN. And so if you go onto our store right now, FiGPiN items are 15% off. We do have a limited quantity of our items. We can only print so quickly. So just the full size racks themselves take over 14 hours to print alone. So, bear with us. But, if you go on there, 15% off. We've never offered that much off on our products before. So take advantage of it, 48 hours only.
All right,
And
awesome.
Josh, was that a WTF FiGPiN or was that a what the FiGPiN?
That's a good question. It is WTFiGPiN. Maybe that's spelled wrong. I hope it's not. But
I'm glad, because I just posted that in the comments. So I was like, good point.
Awesome. And that includes
our. We have two of these away to people viewing. We'll let Alex and company kind of give them away, but we'll donate 2 of these to give away. I'll also throw in one of our regular racks as well. So we'll have 3 giveaways today.
Dang.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Very generous.
Very appreciated.
Absolutely.
Now, are you going to make the blue? First off, we need to say the name of the blue.
Yes, this is the What the FiGPiN logo holder. This is
There
their
you
official.
go.
What the
Awesome.
FiGPiN blue.
There'll be a run of 40 of them. They're not going to go live probably for another week or so. We have to still we like to at least have most printed before we make the listing live because they go pretty quick, but they will be. So keep an eye out. There is purple currently live on the site, and that code will work for those too if you want to. So if you want the limited editions a little cheaper, now's your chance to get those.
That's epic. Well, just make sure you reach out to us when you are ready. Send us the link or whatever. We'll post it to our IG and all that stuff too, kind of letting everybody know what's going down. And we thank y'all very much.
These guys are so damn funny, man. You see the comments, Alex?
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, Battle. We just got to thank you again, man.
Do we know his favorite number?
People are throwing numbers out there again.
It's 40. It's 40.
40. Yep. All right, Alex.
Leave it to Mike.
How are we doing these free giveaways? So we have 2 of the What the FiGPiN color logo holders, as well as and Joe and Josh have been gracious enough to throw in a rack as well. So we're going to pick a 3rd winner. So Alex, I'll leave that up to you.
I have no clue. What do you guys want to do?
All right, hold on. I got one. Watch this. I might be away from video real quick. Keep thinking of one. I'll go get one real quick.
In 1 second, guys. Have you guys rock, paper, scissors? That's a good one. So, and Josh, I see you have a bunch of stuff in the background there. Are those Star Wars comics? I can't tell. Or are those just prints? What are they?
Yeah, so I really enjoy putting puzzles together, and what you can't see is the wall in front of me that is just completely filled with puzzles. But yeah, that's a set of Star Wars puzzles right back here, and then the other 3 up here are actually, it's custom artwork done by Paul LaRue from Canada. He used to play X-Wing. I don't know if he still does, but he did some custom artwork for X-Wing miniatures game. And so I met him at one of the tournaments down in Niles, Illinois one time, and he had a bunch of custom artwork there, so I had him sign it, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I had it framed and threw it up on the wall.
I like it. And what 3D printers? I mean, do you guys have the same brand of 3D printers for all the printers that you guys have, or do you have different ones? And which one do you like? Not that you have to go ahead and promote one over another, but which one do you prefer right now?
Joe kind of started off our 3D printing world with an Ender 5 Plus, which is kind of I think it's the biggest printer that Ender or that Creality makes. Creality is the brand. And so they're kind of on the cheaper side as far as 3D printers go, but as long as you're willing to tinker with them, they're fantastic printers. So we've kind of stuck with the Creality brand for the most part. Although sheepishly, my wife bought herself, she likes to 3D print. She's a school teacher and she does 3D printing in her classroom. So she bought herself what's called a Prusa. And I've kind of stole that from her. So, so I use that too from time to time for the store.
So Josh, you have a few fans here that are calling you either Josh Gad, the actor, or they're getting a Jonah Hill vibe from you. So
I can see both. Sure. Why not?
All right, Battle. What do you got? Did you figure something out?
I got one, and we can either do the first 3, or we can just make it a 1-win. So however you guys feel like doing it. Should we just take like the first 3 people who get it right, or
that's fine?
Do we want to just do one and come up with some more?
Nope. The first 3 people.
So if we just do the first 3.
Yep. So
what does Josh ask you to come along and do with him on the first reel of his Instagram page, Jsquared Studios? That's J, actually spelled out SQUARED. Go check that out. Check out their reels. What is he asking you to go do in that first reels page? He says, come along with me for something.
Well,
nice question, Battle. Very good.
Alex, you know the answer, because I don't know the answer to that one.
I do.
I was just thinking I don't know the answer to that one, but I think I do.
Okay. Josh sometimes forgets what he had for breakfast. So that's pretty standard for him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
First Reels page.
That's the one.
That's the one.
The watermelon sugar high one.
I see someone got it right already. It looks like
Oh
you
god,
got two. You got two up on there now.
I forgot that's my first. That was my first ever TikTok.
I see all three.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you guys, because I still don't know what the answer is. So Alex and Battle, you guys got it.
So I see hot melons. The answer was come pack an order or
Pack an
box
order,
up an
okay.
order. I'm not going to be picky on wording. So hot melons, congratulations. Keone Harrison. Sorry if I spelled that or said that wrong. And then pin up.
Yep. Perfect.
Make it
All
easy.
right.
1,
Congratulations.
2, get the blues. 3 gets the rack. I'll give them all of you guys so you guys can chip out.
Awesome. Very cool. Well,
Thank you all very much.
yeah.
Make
thank
sure
you.
while you're
Thank you.
visiting that page, you hit the like and follow button. We appreciate all the viewers. Thank you very much.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Joe and Josh, man, it's definitely been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much. We'll go ahead and one last time, if you want to drop your Etsy store page, your Instagram and Facebook, TikTok names.
You can throw it in the chat if you want.
Sure.
Your
sure. So
Etsy
it's-
account.
Should be Jsquared Design Studio on all three. We do post to Instagram and Facebook probably more often than TikTok, but I'm gonna try and get better at TikTok. So follow us on there, and I'll see what I can do as far as videos go whenever I get a chance.
Awesome.
I did drop the store in the chat, guys. Just remember what the FiGPiN is. The code 15% off all FiGPiN items for 48 hours.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's such a cool deal. And that is only for 48 hours, if I remember correctly, right?
Yep.
All right,
Correct.
guys. So if you want to buy something, you have an opportunity to go ahead and get it for their biggest discount ever on their store. 50% off. Use the code WTFiGPiN within the next 48 hours, and you get 15% off of your order, $40 or more.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Thank y'all very much. If
Thank you
y'all
very much.
ever need help with Instagram or something, holler at me. I had something else I was going to ask y'all. Is there any questions y'all have for us, or is there anything we forgot to cover for you?
Nothing for me. I think we got everything I can think of.
I think so.
Great.
Thank you. You have both inspired me to now start looking at 3D printers. So I hate you both.
Well, you
They're
know who to
lovely
reach out to if
relationships, so have fun.
you need help.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
So we'll buy 2 each, and we'll start our 14-hour process. Just keep them running. Let us know what you need.
There you go.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Awesome.
Have a great
Thank
night,
All
you.
guys. Awesome.
It was
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
again.
Thank y'all.
All right. Guys, so we're not done with the show yet. Because we have a bunch
We
of
still
stuff
got
to
more.
talk about. But yeah, we wanted to have Jsquared Design Studios on with us. Go ahead and give everyone an opportunity to meet the owners. And what an amazing opportunity to have a What the FiGPiN exclusive color. That's pretty cool, as well as an awesome giveaway, along with our first ever code, right? I mean, I don't think we've had an official discount code with any of our other opportunities we've had with other retailers, right? So that's pretty cool.
I don't think
Not
so.
that
Yeah.
other
So
retailers have done amazing stuff for us, but that's our
Oh.
first time that we've had, a discount code. So that's pretty cool.
Branded code.
Yeah, that's awesome.
and you would think I would see some more kickback, but I actually don't.
Hey,
Yep,
you
they told me
gotta
to mind my own
support small
business.
business. You gotta just throw it at them.
That's right.
Support them. Support your family.
I was gonna
You
say
pay them
they
more.
do
That's what happens. You pay them more.
they
So
do
guys-
a wonderful job. I'm not really involved in any of the processes. I just, like Josh said, I provide him the objects that they're looking for custom items, and he just runs with it. So I'm glad I can be there to hand him items so they can, you guys get what you want. So
That's awesome. Very cool. Well, we
That's
appreciate
really
both of them for sure.
Definitely an awesome guest to have on.
yeah.
So
So
moving on.
let's bring
though-
up.
Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
I was just gonna say, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, wow, man.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes. I may or may not be rewatching them on episode like 25 right now.
So
Yeah.
I thought that was super weird. Okay, I know we've discussed this before that I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know enough about it to like it or dislike it, but I thought it was weird with the whole. They made it seem like it was coming out today, but it's actually a tomorrow release. That is correct,
Hit
right?
that button too soon.
Yeah, so it was an error. That the text messages that went out had been an error by accident. So I think that they were announcing the One Piece box set, and something obviously got messed up where they went ahead and sent out the text message for Yu-Gi-Oh. So yes, it was not released today. So if you still see retailers that have it sold out and you got that text message, don't worry, you didn't miss out on anything. The pins will be available tomorrow at all of the different retailers that are going to be stocking them, as well as FiGPiN. So yeah, don't worry about that.
I blame it on
So
the
then
time
that
change,
kinda-
the recent time change.
Yeah. So then that kind of leads us right into our next point. Like, so the One Piece box set. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean,
I love gold.
it looks amazing. I know that we're talking about, I mean, we're just talking about a bunch of stuff with logos, and it's the first time also that they've had the logo be part of their image. So I don't know if anyone caught it. I actually commented on FiGPiN's post this afternoon that, hey, don't think we didn't see the logo, because I'm not sure if anyone really caught it at first, but in the bottom right hand of that picture, it shows the One Piece logo that's going to come with that box set, and such a perfect fit for One Piece for sure. You have the skull face in the first eye, and then you have the second eye, being the white, and the rest of it being blue. So it's pretty cool.
And they
I did
keep
think that was a
roping
really
us
neat little,
logo collectors in by making me buy box sets of things I had never seen before.
So it is available on
That's
Friday, which is the 18th. I'm pretty sure knowing FiGPiN, it's probably the 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I haven't seen a price for it listed yet. My assumption it's going to be that 115 price point.
115, yeah.
Yep. So, but just keep an eye out. Set a reminder for yourself.
You
The
said
assumption
LE
is that
1000, right?
Yeah, it's a 1000 set. So my assumption is it's going to go ahead and be at least a 1 day sellout for sure. If it's going to go live, it's probably going to be sold out by Friday evening, if not Saturday morning.
And I just wanted to say, like,
one.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Battle.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'll be with you on this one. I don't know anything about One Piece, but going to the cons, it's a big deal, and the hype around it, not just within FiGPiN, but like that a huge balloon. I mean, it's something I think we need to invest some time in. I think it'll be a good show. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Let me know what you think of it. I think there's going to be a lot of excited people for it. So I would kind of second that. I would be very shocked if it survived.
Yeah. So two things, because I know we talked about Yu-Gi-Oh real quick, but I want to bring up the first thing. If you joined us late and you didn't hear it, if you go to popsandpins.com and check out the What the FiGPiN collection, you can go ahead and have an opportunity at a Demon Slayer bundle that has the AP Akaza chance. So Chris was able to go ahead and allocate another logo specifically for What the FiGPiN. He held it for this opportunity with us, but then he also has a mystery prize with that bundle. So we have one winner is going to go ahead and be receiving the AP Akaza. A second winner is going to be receiving the mystery prize. We don't know what the mystery prize is yet. And Chris has said that if he was able to go ahead and sell out the bundle box during the show, he'll go ahead and let us be aware of what that is. So make sure you're checking out popsandpins.com. There were 25 bundles in total. I know when we first started the show, 5 pretty much sold out immediately. Not sold out, but 5 sold immediately. So go ahead and check out popsandpins.com at the What the FiGPiN collection to go ahead and look at that bundle. The second thing is
That's kind
Pops and Pins also has their third exclusive in the Yu-Gi-Oh, which is the Seto Kaiba. So I'm excited for that. I mean, I'm glad that he's able to go ahead and get an amazing character as his exclusive. So it's going to be definitely awesome. Battle, that means you're going to have to go ahead and figure out how to get that third exclusive on our thumbnail for the next 2 shows.
Oh, I know I'm gonna have to start shrinking them smaller, aren't I? I was just gonna kind of second that before I knew you were gonna say it. Is those 3 latest Pops and Pins exclusives have been fire. I think there's a bunch of exclusives out there that are going around now that have been really awesome. But man, again, I'd watched Yu-Gi-Oh! A long time ago. I've been trying to catch up. It's still like I'd say like the first season or something, but man, Seto Kaiba is a ruthless battler. So they kind of portray him as a jerk a little bit, but I think it'll turn around for him in the future is kind of my thought process for it. But man, he's a badass. So yeah. I'm excited to see that one come out. I'm excited for the rest of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pins. So definitely check out those sets for a chance to get some extra prizes.
So I do see some people commenting about this, and I wanted to also clarify. So tomorrow there are going to go ahead and be bundles available. So you'll have the different AP bundles that he has available. If you purchase a bundle, you get 1 chance at a AP Blue Eyes White Dragon. If you go ahead and add, so I mean he's really, so you have your chance in whatever bundle that you purchased for that AP, but then that one bundle gets you into the drawing for the AP Blue Eyes White Dragon. You go ahead and add so this is where Chris is pretty creative. You add any of his exclusives. So you have your Grievous, you have your Seto Kaiba, or you have Akaza. And if you add one of those exclusives into the order, you get a second entry. If you go ahead and add all 3, you get 3 extra chances to go ahead and enter into that Blue Eyes White Dragon. So the more exclusives that you go ahead and you purchase, or the more bundles that you go ahead and purchase, the more chances you get at that Blue Eyes White Dragon. So pretty amazing. It's definitely I'm sure a very sought after pin, obviously one of the most iconic characters in Yu-Gi-Oh! So definitely an amazing chance. But yeah, you got to check out those bundles for tomorrow, and there's definitely some cool opportunities to try to get that Blue Eyes White Dragon.
That's going to be an epic idea. I like the way he set it up like that. I definitely need some Blue Eyes. Ultimate Blue Eyes Dragon's cool. I watched the episode today where they have that cartoon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, the cartoon characters. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, those are sweet, man. So I'm excited. That's a really cool opportunity. Thank you, Pops and Pins. We appreciate that. I'm excited to see how it does.
So yes, guys. So you have to purchase. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the comments. You have to go ahead and purchase a bundle, and then you add an exclusive, one of the exclusives to the bundle. You will go ahead and get another chance at the AP Blue Eyes White Dragon. If you go ahead and purchase a bundle and you put 6 exclusives in the cart, you're getting 7 chances at that Blue Eyes White Dragon. So again, any bundle purchase along with adding an exclusive, and it's kind of an unlimited amount of purchases that you can go ahead and have there. You can add an unlimited amount of exclusives, goes ahead and gives you more opportunities to try to get that Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not that I'm suggesting you go ahead and purchase 6 different exclusives, but I'm just saying that if you want a better chance, you have an opportunity to go ahead and try to secure that Blue Eyes White Dragon with having more opportunities to be in the pool.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Well, and speaking about other cool pins, we obviously have Anime Con, Anime NYC coming up this weekend. I think we talked about pretty much all of the pins that were being released, but I think that the logo was announced after our show last week. So again, another logo drop. What do you, Alex? I mean, you being the logo lover that you are, what do you think of the new logo?
I think think it's cool. I definitely like the red and the black stripes. It's like I like the contrast ones. It's just kind of gives it a little bit of flair. So I'm looking forward to it.
So, and I'm sorry to interrupt you. CD's Collectible just said if FiGPiN doesn't do a glitter blue eyes, then they're missing out. I would actually say, I think a great idea is for FiGPiN to go ahead and just do like the show. You have an opportunity, get 3 blue eyes dragon onto an account, and you get a chance to go ahead and get the ultimate blue eyes dragon. So
man, you got to use that card to merge them together. That'd be sweet.
Put 3 blue eyes onto your account, and you get a chance at going ahead and flipping a card and having the ultimate blue eyes. Get a pin for that one.
So what is I've been watching. I should know it's like polymorph or something like that. They should totally label the card on the app that card, so that if you have all 3, you can push like the more for whatever it is button it is.
Yep.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It would be great to go ahead and have that pin be available. But again, it's only available if you go ahead and you purchase. You get 3 Blue Eyes onto one account. So it's pretty cool.
Dang.
Yep.
Or
See, I'm so naive with this. I thought they were making up that name about the blue eye dragon. I'm like, I thought they were just playing off the words, but okay, apparently not.
Nope, it's a real thing.
So what if they did it a little farther where like you had to have Pops and Pins Seto Kaiba, because in the show in the beginning at least, I think there's only 4 blue eyes white dragons out there. He has 3 of them and he puts those together. So what if you had to have Seto Kaiba in your set? Then you had to have the 3. Then you hit the morph button.
Dude, I love it.
Man,
That's even a better idea. That's so cool, man. Yeah, I love it, man.
And then what if you could have Yu-Gi-Oh in one and then Seto in another, and then you could battle each other? Oh, let's go. Let's rumble.
Hey, man. Yeah, possibilities are limitless, man.
Seto Kaiba Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Dragon versus Celtic Guardian. That'd be so sick.
There you go. Yep, and I agree. So I mean, and Alex, I know that we're not talking your language here because you don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh. And I'm not.
It's like way
I'm not
over
sure
my head.
what episode you said you watched, but Karibo is, Karibo is one of the smallest creatures in Yu-Gi-Oh, and seems to be the least powerful, but turns out to be one of the most used cards that goes ahead and has helped Yu-Gi-Oh get out of a lot of different situations and has helped them win a lot of battles. So he definitely would be Karibo would be an awesome pin. And then obviously you have when he multiplies over and over again. So building a Karibo army would be so awesome.
That would be sweet.
Yep.
Have a shit ton of Karibos bouncing up. That would be wild.
Very cool.
That's fun. I love it.
But yeah, so back to Anime Con Battle. What do you think about the logo?
I know I saw it, but my brain is stuck on the One Piece logo, so I can't even, off the top of my head, even remember what it looks like at the time.
Yeah, so it has the black with the white lines and then the red right in the middle. Yep.
Okay, I see it. That does look pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a pretty awesome looking logo there. And as we always share, everyone that's volunteering, to the FiGPiN team, thank you guys so much. Safe travels to the event. If you're not there already, if you are still traveling, get there safe, everyone. For those that are going, please, tag us in any pictures that you do have. We'd love to go ahead and see what the event looks like. I'm unfortunately not able to go to the event this weekend. We had plans for this weekend, especially with it being.
It's in your backyard.
I know, but it's my best friend's birthday this weekend, and we already had plans for it. So I just
Nice.
we're doing something with him. So yeah, but it's
more importantly, anybody going to work and have a crap ton of fun. That'd be awesome.
Definitely. Yeah. So thanks guys for all that you do, and have a great time to everyone that's going to the event for sure. What else, guys?
Let's see.
So, I mean, we talked a little bit
think
about One Piece
then
box
there's
set,
been
right? So, I mean, what do we think about having the One Piece box set come out and some of the, some of those pins are retailer exclusives? What do we think that's, how's that going to go ahead and play out for the retailers, or how's it going to go ahead and play out for FiGPiN with the box set? I know that obviously it's appealing with the box set because it comes with the logo. But what are you guys' thoughts with that piece of it?
So I kind of think there wasn't a whole lot of downtime between when the commons or exclusives came out and then the announcement for the box set. And we've talked about this before when it came to, the villains, where the commons came out first and then the box set.
Yep.
And that was a reason why the box set, we thought, didn't sell out. But in this case, I think, like you said, the box set's going to sell out, but I think it's going to have the reverse effect, where I don't think the other pins could sell to their full potential because everyone is either, waited on them, or they thought the box set might be coming out. So, like, in my case, I didn't really buy any of the exclusives or the commons, and I'm only buying the box set just because of the logo. And I don't know if there's many collectors that are out there that's doing the same thing or not. I know One Piece is huge, so it'll be interesting to see how it kind of fluctuates and how it may hurt possibly some of the exclusives.
Yeah. Battle.
Well, for us completionists out there, which I'm trying not to be as much, but it still happens more than I like to say. And y'all know me loving my stickers. So I love gold and I love stickers. So I think it's going to be a double grab for me. I mean, I would like to say I could persuade myself to just pick one or the other, but unfortunately, I think I'm gonna get suckered in and buy the box set just because I always love the box sets. I love the box itself. I love all the stuff it comes with. But I still think, just like a couple of my other pins hanging on my wall, I got duplicates because one, like Orochi, he has like a, what was it? There was a con exclusive and a regular, right? So I had both. I like both just because of the stickers. So I hope it doesn't cause any issues like that where one sells better than the other. It could very well happen, but hopefully there's enough of us out there who want that sticker.
Agreed, for sure.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, John?
Well, with the exclusive, because I know that, I mean, we're talking about Plastic Empire and all, because they were having their Nami be released at the con. Are they having a con sticker, or is it just having it have the Plastic Empire sticker for that pin? Because I don't think it has a con sticker to it, because it's not. I think FiGPiN's the only one that has those con stickers to it. So I mean, yeah,
I would assume so.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's just going to be the Plastic Empire sticker. Which, yeah, I mean, if you're, I know that I'm going to go ahead and wind up buying, from Plastic Empire, just because obviously, if you couldn't tell, I'm trying to get the whole collection. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a tough move right now for the retailers, to have the box set be announced so quickly from them having their, their pins. But the other thing is, there's only 1,000 of the box sets. It's a lot of people, haven't purchased the pins from from the common pins yet. So it's, like I said, it's probably going to be a pretty quick sellout. I'm going to give it 24 hours that it will go ahead and sell out, if not a lot sooner. But that puts the demand back on then the common pins, right? So if someone wants the One Piece pins, it puts the demand back to the retailers, as well as FiGPiN or whoever else is selling the commons. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens, but best of luck to everyone, and don't forget Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or the more superior 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Where's that Mountain Standard at?
We should have someone in the comments donate a pin to us, and the three of us try and guess when it'll sell out. I say 8 hours, you say 24 hours. Whoever's closer wins that pin.
Okay. Val, what do you got? What's your time frame?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Dang.
Wow.
1 hour.
All
Okay.
right. So you're
So it's like The Price is Right. Can't closest but
$1.
can't go over.
$1, Bob.
sure. Why
Okay,
not?
sounds good. What do you guys say we go ahead and do some giveaways?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's give some stuff away.
Do we want to do logo giveaway first, or do we want to go ahead and do AP giveaway first?
What the
Have we
big pin, right? Let's get that logo.
Have we seen any new commenters?
Well, CD's collectibles. I'm not sure if I've seen them before. I mean, the name sounds familiar, and it just might be because of Discord, but I'm not sure if I've seen them post in our chat here before.
I can't say I remember, but I saw them posting earlier for that Reels thing.
Yeah, I mean, do we just want to give it to CD's collectibles? All right, so
check 'em
CD's
out.
collectibles. You are the proud owner now of a Halloween FiGPiN logo. Thanks to
nice.
Chris from Pops and Pins. Let me just confirm, and I can go ahead and go grab the one that he's going to be sending you.
Just so you know, this is our grab CD that need to come say hi to us, maybe come join us on the show, huh? How he go?
Apparently it's Carlos.
Carlos
CD
H.
Collectibles is Carlos. I don't know.
All right, so
What
you
up,
are getting
Carlos?
the Spider Halloween FiGPiN logo. So awesome! Congratulations, man.
Nice. Heck yeah! Thanks for joining us.
So CD's collectibles, if you can go ahead and reach out to either us on Instagram at WTFiGPiN, or if you know Chris from Pops and Pins, you can go ahead and reach out to Pops and Pins on IG as well with your information. And then
C.
Awesome.
Lutzo, Pops and Pins, Chris Lutz. Definitely. If I'll go find him, like all his pages, he's doing some epic stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing is we do have an AP pin to give away. It is a Disney pin, and it is a villain.
Ooh.
And it is the Hades.
I was gonna say, should we make them guess? And whoever
Ooh.
guesses right.
Nope, it's the Hades from the box set. So it's the gold-plated Hades that comes in the box set, and it's the AP version of that. So the question that I have, and again, we are on live chat. Both Alex and I will go ahead and check this out. The first person that gets this correct, let me just go ahead and actually send Alex the correct answer, since I forgot to do that earlier. The Disney Hades movie, what year did the Disney Hades movie or Hercules movie come out that featured Hades? So what year did the Hercules movie that featured Hades come out? The animated movie Hercules came out what year? Jason Chai 69. Nope. All right, I am seeing Michael Carrier with the first option there. Alex, you see Carrier also?
Yeah, it just now popped up.
All right, so Michael Carrier, you are correct. It is 1997. So congratulations. If you can reach out to either one of us at WTFiGPiN, or go ahead and reach out to Chris directly at Pops and Pins, you are now the proud owner of a Hades villain box set AP. So congratulations, Mike. We appreciate everyone's support as always.
He's been on fire lately. Congratulations.
Yep.
My God, this cat is relentless. What? Sit.
My old boy's just passed out over there. He's just sleeping his little life away.
Pretty funny. Awesome.
Man, I know
guys,
there's probably way more stuff to talk about. I can't think of nothing though.
I know. Hey,
It doesn't stop. They got so many good drops.
I know. And hey, look, they haven't even done their regular Thursday announcement yet. So there's still more to come for this week. So we're excited. You have Thanksgiving next week with Black Friday. Haven't heard anything about what the deals are going to go ahead and be with that one. When I was speaking to Chris a little bit earlier today, he did share that he had some amazing stuff that he's going to be doing for Black Friday, which we'll go ahead and announce. He'll go ahead and give us the details for next week's show. So go ahead and stay tuned for that stuff, as well as follow Chris at Pops and Pins on IG and all of the other social medias that he has there. But yeah, I mean, pretty awesome. So thanks guys for joining us for today's show.
All right, I am flying home from Florida on Black Friday, so if there's any crazy deals, you guys need to cover me, just so you know.
All right,
we'll help you out.
Right. We got you.
Oh, there is one last thing that I did want to talk about. If you go to the Discord FiGPiN fans page, I wanted to go ahead and chat about a collector that's going through a difficult time right now. And if you go ahead and look at the self-promotion tab under the channel, under FiGPiN fans Discord page, Jib Steezy, we just want to let you know that, we're thinking about you, man. Positive energy going towards you. If there's anyone that can go ahead and that lives in the Arkansas area, that can go ahead and be of assistance to Jib Steezy. He's been a big part of the community for a very long time. And I know that we always come together to help each other out. So anything that we can do to go ahead and assist Jib Steezy during this time, we really appreciate that. But just wanted to go ahead and send some positivity his way. If you need anything, especially someone just to listen to you, man, we've talked a bunch over the last week. Just know that we're there for you. So again, go look at the details on the FiGPiN fans Discord page under self-promotion. Jib Steezy posted some of that information there about what his current needs are. So please go ahead and take a look at that. And I see some people asking what happened. I don't want to go ahead and really mention that here because he went ahead and he chatted. He was brave enough to go ahead and post it in the FiGPiN fans Discord page there. So you can go ahead and just take a look at
my man
what his needs are. So again, just some positivity and prayers heading your way, my friend.
Indeed.
Alex, I'll let you go ahead and close it out, man.
Thanks for all the stuff you've done for me. Hey, that cat is being super cute right now. That is
right. She is
boy. He's
such
like
a
patting
baby.
your face on him. Oh, I love it.
Oh, I'm glad that you like your cat because I don't like my cats right now. Because when I walked down here, there was cat vomit all over my basement, so I was not happy with them.
Ew. Oh, poor kitty.
That's the downside of pets, All right, well, we just want to thank Jsquared Design Studio again for coming on our show tonight. It's been fantastic. If you haven't already checked out their Etsy page, make sure you do that. There's a 48-hour code. It's WTFiGPiN. That will get you 15% off any FiGPiN accessories.
$40.
So basically,
color.
$40 or more.
Yes. And stay tuned for that cool What the FiGPiN blue logo pod that will be debuting soon. So make sure to look out for that. Next week, we actually don't have a guest as of right now. So if you were interested in coming on the show, please reach out to me and we'll set up time to go over that. I did reach out to Carlos, by the way. So I'm putting you on the spot now, Carlos. We just gave you a FiGPiN logo pin. See, now you have to come on the show.
Bribes.
Bribery, right? But we do have a guest lined up for the week after, so we're excited to be back again every week. So you guys got to do your part, help us find the talent to come on our show. So other than that, I don't really have anything else to close out the store. Thank you again, Pops and Pins. You're a great sponsor. Thank you so much for the giveaways. Tonight's been awesome, very generous. Again, we can't do this without you guys. So, John, do you have anything to close up tonight's show?
Oh, again, I just wanted to thank, Jsquared Design. I mean, a lot of, actually pretty much from here down and my mini wall is Jsquared Design stuff. And then the rest, the white and the black above is from Hero Complex, which I know is, a huge player in the game. So shout out to them as well. Yep. But yeah, so we appreciate everyone as always. We'll catch you next week for sure. We don't have a guest yet, but we're searching for that as well. Battle, we'll leave it up to you, my friend.
All right. Well, I just don't really have too much other than thank you all for the viewers. We appreciate y'all very much. We always look forward to you guys tuning in and chatting with us during the show. We look forward to the next week after that, and many more weeks to come. Thank you for our guests. Thank you for our sponsors from Pops and Pins. Make sure you check out their website for those bundles. They are going to be awesome. I just found a random FiGPiN box that I haven't opened yet. So I'm going to, oh, shoot. I don't know how long I've had this bad boy sitting in my house, but I just found it unopened. So that's cool.
Oh,
A
man.
little Chase Luca. That's awesome. I'm sure I've had him for months now, but yeah, I was open. I was like, oh man, this thing isn't open. Yeah, thank you all again. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week.
Let's do the countdown, Battle.
3, 2, 1.
Boost
Battle
awesome.
Awesome.
What the big
Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Peace.